course, the car is having its 60th birthday this year, the HD Holden. A HR that looks like it's being restored, 186 Powerglide. So she's an automatic, but looks like it's in the throes of being painted, restored. Same colour as the one that my dad had, with the blue with the white roof. So he'll certainly be pleased to see that, as much as I am pleased to see a beautiful HR. As a VE Valiant rolls out. So we've got a few Holdens, we've got Chargers, we've got some more Holdens, BWs, and another HR down here as well from the 1960s. And next to that is a little Toyota Celica, I think, if I get around to the right side there. Chevrolet, big old Chev, left-hand drive, and a Porsche. And there's the little Toyota Celica GT, beautiful. And this old school Porsche, very, very cool indeed. What a nice looking old car. Is very, very nice. And of course we've got the old Triumph that's always here, the 2500 Mark II. We've got a bit of Mazda action, and we've got a couple of Toranas as well, the blue and a red one. So it's red versus blue, or blue versus red, one or the other, but very nice to see little Toranas as well. Big old Thunderbird, very massive Thunderbird that we've seen before, as this Ford panel van rolls himself out. So we've got big Chevrolet, Mustang, nice to see a little Torana parked next to this very nice VE Valiant. Of course, expect to see a few Valiants tonight. Check out the motor on that. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Won't worry about him. And there's a Jaguar sitting over here as well. That's looking very, very cool indeed. How nice to see an old Jag. He's got a bit of white wall tyres going on, very red paint, and a bit of a buckskin, I suppose you'd call it, buckskin interior. The thing is absolutely beautiful. And a very, very hotted up UC Torana. The thing is very green, but I don't mind it. He's colour-coded the bumpers as well, but yeah, who remembers the UC Toranas? So quite a lot of loveliness here tonight, especially with this Grand DeVille, or Coupe DeVille, sorry, Cadillac Coupe DeVille. Now, how's that for luxury? The thing is beautiful inside, beautifully appointed, and some very comfortable seats by the look of it. So you'd enjoy your ride in him, that's for sure. And very, very big and beautiful. So I think it would ride the bumps rather well. As a Mustang comes in, I'll have to watch myself here that I don't get my water cover. Bit of a Sandman panel van going on, or the old Sinbin HZ model by the looks of it. Nice Chrysler Valiant, or Chrysler Valiant, I should say, Charger, I should say. Absolutely beautiful, that one. we've got a bit of an XP coupe going on here as well. And we've got a little Mini. I think it looks like an early one because it's got a sliding side window. Yes, it is. It's got a sliding window, which means she's a fairly early model one. Next to an early Jag. I thought they would look rather nice, those old Jags. Got some more Beetle action. And we've got a Firebird as well. This thing looks very, very nice. And then we've come behind this Statesman DeVille. Looking very clean machine. Very nice. And he's got it kept it tasteful inside. So almost original, you could say, with its little bit of wood dash and that. Of course, the Statesman being what would you say, the top of the line of the Holdens back in the day. Very, very, very nice indeed. Statesman DeVille. And of course, the car that's having its 60th birthday this year, the HD Holden. The, what would you say, car that didn't have a very long production life and was eclipsed by the HR, but still very nice to see. So happy birthday to the HD Holden, being made in 1965. This one's got a 179 badge on him, but yeah, I quite like them. A lot of people didn't, mainly because of that front bit, but the rest of them look very, very cool. The rest of the car look very cool and very much the same style as the HR. Very nice SLR 5000 as a Mazda rotary starts itself up, but that's a very cool. Honest old VE Valiant sitting there, very what a stoldy old Falcon, eh? Very good to see. So we've got two Tiranas, got some more Fords on this side. Nice old Chevrolet Bel Air, just ticking over. Followed up by a Camaro. Look at the side pipes on him. And of course Ford GT, making equally as good sounds. Very interesting looking VH Commodore. Of course, for those that know, I have a bit of an interest in VHs. And yeah, surprised to see that he's still rocking the original wing mirrors as well. That's cool. Just like me. The old VH Commodore. Now, I've just come next to another VH Commodore. Looks like it's had a bit of a respray. And it's bluey colour, but that thing's looking very nice indeed. For an old VH Commodore. And of course a bit of a Holden workhorse. A one-tonner. It's got the heavy-duty suspension on him. And yeah, they were quite a good workhorse, I think, of their time. That's for sure. But very nice to see. And of course, no surprise to see a HQ Kingswood, which we've seen probably a few times now, but still, I quite like them. And of course, it's one of my friend's favourite cars, so that's why I'll film it a bit for him, so he can lust over the nice shape and style of the HQ Holden. One of the most popular Holdens of the day too, when they sold them. Mind you, they had a very long production run too, so that might have had something to do with it. But yeah, the old HQ Kingswood, hey? Beautiful old Bentley. Absolutely gorgeous, this thing. In a very darky blue. But, yeah. Very old school, but looking very, very cool. Nice VC Commodore with some nice grey Simmons wheels that sets it off quite nicely. Don't mind that look actually. It's quite nice with some low profile tyres. Those Simmons look very, very cool. Falcon 351 GT, looking very nice. And fortunately it's got a bit of light on it, so we can have a bit of a look around it as the old Bentley rolls out. But this thing is super cool. 351 GT. Subaru. Certainly the muscle car of the day. Nice green Holden Ute. Next to another Ford, and a bit of a Volkswagen up here as well. Another Holden from the 1950s. When it looks as good as this. Absolutely beautiful colour on that. I love that. Follows inside as well with the same colour. But the paintwork and everything on this is absolutely A-class. One of the best looking 59 Holdens I've seen body wise. See that? See that? So as darkness descends on Coffee and Chrome, I'll say thanks again for watching, thanks again for liking, and thanks again for subscribing. And as everybody starts to go home, I'll see you in the next one.